Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul have agreed to face each other in a boxing match. Aljamain posted this on his Twitter saying, "Jake Paul vs Tyron Woodley is a done deal. Both men have signed, I'm told. The 190-pound match is currently slated for August 28th, sources say. 20 by 20 ring and 10-ounce gloves, pro bout. More details in a minute. Fight booking first reported at Mike Copinger." Aljamain posted Tyron Woodley's reaction on his Twitter saying, "Easiest fight of my career and biggest purse of my career all in one night. Basically, they brought me in to take out the trash. Can't wait to shut this up. This is getting done for the culture, the whole MMA boxing community, to rid this guy of combat sports. Woodley." Zabit Magomedsharipov manager revealed that he's dealing with some health issues related to his immune system and won't return until he feels better. Big Marcel24 posted this on his Twitter saying, "Info about Zabit Magomedsharipov per Eagle Azorin. Zabit Magomedsharipov manager Rizwan Magomedov confirmed what I reported earlier. Zabit has health problems, and more specifically with the immune system. Magomedsharipov will not return to the octagon until these problems are resolved. These problems prevent Zabit from fully preparing for fights. In the near future, Zabit must postpone surgery to resolve these problems, and then it will be clear whether he will be able to continue his career." Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast gives his thoughts on Michael Chandler calling out Justin Gaethje.
I don't know if it's the most exciting fight, but it's a fantastic fight. It's a logical fight. And I respect Michael Chandler for calling him out. I really do. You know, I mean, that's a tough fight. Chandler came in, looked great. We know, lost to Charles Oliveira, just got knocked out, in fact. You know, to go out there and call out Justin Gaethje, that's impressive, because as we know, Gaethje is not an easy fight for anybody not named Khabib. Sorry, an easy fight for, yeah, that's right. Anyway, if you're Khabib, it's easy. If you're not Khabib, you're okay, so Justin Gaethje is the man, and he's going to be very, very hungry. You know, and he feels like he's a champion in waiting. As we know, he's got tremendous wrestling, heavy hands. His last performance against Tony Ferguson, his hands looked incredible. I'm going to say something now that might be insulting to Tony, but I don't want it to be. But remember how good Gaethje looked against Tony Ferguson? And we were like, wow, his boxing was incredible.
Of course.
Does that performance mean less, seeing the last two performances of Tony Ferguson? Do you know what I'm saying? Because it looked like, wow, Justin Gaethje's got hands like Floyd Mayweather, or, you know, the boxing was crisp. Floyd Mayweather's a bloody stupid exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make a point. He looked very, very good. But Tony, you know, he's struggled. He's lost 3 in a row now. Yeah, you're right. I think that question, what I just asked, should be posed to the performance of Beneil Dariush more than Justin Gaethje. Yeah, you're right. And, you know, and for Tony, you got to love that guy. Tony Ferguson. Yeah, I forget the exact wording of it, but he came out recently and said, "Hey, I'm not done. I'm going nowhere. You know, I'm still going to be the champ." He still has that firm belief in himself, you know, which is what you got to have, you know, if he's going to go out there and be a champion, even though some people might be thinking he's crazy or whatever. He still believes. And that makes you very dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, for the parade. Say hello, everyone. No one cares. Awesome.
Aljamain Sterling on Sirius XM speaks on why the rematch with Petr Yan makes the most sense.
I think the rematch with myself and Petr Yan is the fight that I think is the money fight right now, because there's so much animosity and so much bad blood right there. You got a guy who got gifted, aka what Tony Ferguson said, Dana White privileges, got to fight for a world title against Jose Aldo, who was coming off of a loss, and Petr Yan, who's never beaten any single person in the top 5. I beat 3 of those guys. I get passed over and I have to fight one more. And well, I won after I beat the last top 5 guy. I got the chance based on everyone from process of elimination. Marlon Moraes losing to Corey Sandhagen, Marlon Moraes losing to Rob Font, and Frankie Edgar having a tight fight with Pedro Munoz. I ended up being the last man standing. So it worked out for me, but I actually did some work in this division. Petr Yan hasn't, and I was calling him the paper champ. Ironically, now we're both in this limbo. So I think people want some clarification on who's who, and I think that's what we got to do. We got to figure that out come November. Technically, I am the champ. If I had it my way, I would be moving on to somebody else. But this is a fight where there's a lot of unfinished business, so I want to do this one the right way. And like, I want to remove all doubt and really shut this clown up. And just remind him, like, show him, like, there are levels, man. And if that was my worst day and that was the best you could do, I love my chances in a rematch when I'm actually feeling good and really on it. I can keep that pace from bell to bell. And he's not going to know what hit him, and he's not going to know where I am to even find me, to even land a counter shot, you know? So I do think about the paydays, but honestly, I got to get through this one first and then go from there and keep collecting rubies on this bad boy. And yeah, remind the world that, you know, I didn't get here by accident. I didn't get a Dana White privilege. I had to jump through the fire, jump through all the obstacle hoops that Dana White had me jump through. I had to avoid landmine grenades to not get blown up in order to get back, not even get back, but get to this position. Because for some reason, I just wasn't the guy that they wanted to fight for a world title for whatever reason. I don't know if they thought I was going to be like against them or something. I really have no idea. I think I have a very fun style, and I like to build the fight. I talk, so I don't know what it is, what it took me so long to get here. But unlike Petr Yan, I had to fight some real stiff competition. The toughest guy he fought, I think, was between myself and Jose Aldo.
Okay, so he said that you can drink instead of me and say cheers.
Deal. Tell him if he was drunk, he still beat Hasbulla, because those Dagestani guys, they don't, you know, they're soft. Tell him Dagestani guys are soft. Ask him when he went to Hasbulla's house, it looked like it was a homeless shelter. Ask him that.
No, he's good.
This is what it looks like when you do a little bit too much walking on your leg. I guess a little bit too early. I am in my minivan by myself while everybody's doing whatever they want to do. And my leg is killing me. So taking a break in the minivan. Just keep you guys updated. Don't feel bad for me.
Uriah Hall from Bull News reporting live with Ryan. Ryan said he'll be in class tomorrow. Ryan, you'll be in class tomorrow.
I didn't say that. First
Yeah,
of
you
all.
did, don't you?
I said.
Mother.